Hi Scorpio, this is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your birthday reading for the month of November. I'm gonna stop doing yearlies. I think I'm just gonna do for the month. All right, so this is your reading for the month of November 2025, which is your birthday month. Happy birthday, guys. Please watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos for a more complete message, or get a personal reading at lucky7tarot.com. You can see the other videos. They're listed in the description box below and on my channel page. They're available on Patreon, okay? The individual sign videos. So if you want a complete message, watch those the other videos for your other sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or get a personal, okay? Let's jump into this. We are going to talk about some topics, love and money and other things. I may be explaining something as if it's happening in a romantic context, and maybe for you it's playing out in another area of your life, in a friendship, a family relationship, or something like that. So please use your discernment. Remember, the roles can be reversed. If you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, and not every message is your message, so take only what resonates. All right, let's get into it. Scorpio. Some of you, your mental health, there's something that you're sad about or grieving. Your mental health may need some help this month. Some of you, there could be a gift of some kind of home, or especially if you've been homeless or something like that. Some of you, there could be a blessing coming into your home. And you have false person in reverse. Some of you, there may be somebody that is revealing their true self to you in one way or another. I do see a change in your relationship for some of you, for those of you that are in a relationship. Some of you are waiting on a job or an opportunity to come in. You've been waiting, or you are waiting. I do see an ending having to do with a home or where you live for some of you. Let's clarify and see. Some of you, your mental health may be struggling, possibly because there's somebody that you put on a pedestal that may not be deserving of that, of the title that you've given them. This could have to do with a man who has money, or a masculine. They don't have to be a man, but they could be more masculine in some way. I do feel like you're under a lot of stress, but there may be some good news that's coming in, some kind of blessing coming towards you. Some of you are maybe dealing with something financially, like feeling financially drained. There also could be I feel like if you are a Scorpio male energy, there may be somebody here that you are seeing who they really are for the first time. I do feel like those of you in a relationship, there is someone that you put on a pedestal. Now, somebody could be expecting, like maybe you're having a baby, or there's a baby on the way, or something like that. Maybe you have kids with this person. Some of you feel very stuck when it comes to this relationship, or stuck when it comes to this person. I feel like those of you who have lost something, maybe you lost a job or something like that, you may get a new one. I feel like this could be a great month for you to achieve some sort of financial success through your own hard work. Some of you feel stuck in your career and you could get some sort of new title or new opportunity. There may be an ending to where you live or the people that you spend time with coming up for you, like the community that you're involved in. Some of you could be moving. I also feel like some of you could be at a distance from your own children due to a move. Let's see what else is going on. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of November? Somebody may overreact to something here because they feel like they're losing something, or there's an image of someone that is falling. Like, you may lose your ability to be rational in a situation, or there's somebody here that's doing that with you. I definitely get someone is not who they appear to be. They made themselves look better than they actually were. This could be you doing this or somebody doing this when it comes to you. Somebody may be gaslighting you, Scorpio. Some of you are disconnecting from social media, or you have disconnected from social media. You may end up getting back on there for some of you. There's also a secret or something hidden that comes to light, possibly because other people know. There is somebody that you may have no closure with. There could be somebody's disappeared from someone's life here. And I feel like this is somebody that either breadcrumbed you or you breadcrumbed them. I do see communication, but it feels very detached. But you don't have closure with this person. Some of you are trying to trust your own intuition and overcome some sort of jealousy. I do feel like there is somebody in your life, or this is you, that's been behaving recklessly. Let's see. Clarify these messages for Scorpio. Some of you are overcoming your inability to, you're overcoming something, some sort of argument or fight. I'd also see you earning income on the side or getting more money. Your financial needs sort of being met. Okay. Some of you are resisting some sort of change. It's like there is somebody in your life that is not who they appear to be, and you don't want to see it because you're physically attracted to them, or you're like, it's almost as if like you are choosing to ignore the red flags. Yeah, there's somebody you don't want to reject, or you don't want to you want things to work out when it comes to this person. I'm definitely getting something here may come to light. I feel like it's a secret. It's something that's hidden. And I feel like everybody is going to know about it, and this may cause you to leave a situation or remove yourself from a situation. Can you give me more for that? But I feel like it's only temporary. It's like you come back around. I'm seeing a makeup to breakup energy. What about this ghosted energy? This may have to do with somebody that you feel like was trying too hard. You may feel like this person was not who they were claiming to be, like they were trying too hard, maybe trying too hard to get your attention or to persuade you in some way. You felt like they were desperate, is what I'm getting. Desperate for your attention. I feel like there was a lot of mind games there. Can you give me more for that? Yeah, I think you disconnected from this person. You're no longer interested in this person, whoever this is. I feel like we're talking about two different people, though. I think you're trying to act with maturity and be responsible, take more responsibility in your life. But there is somebody that causes you some sort of sadness. Some of you are sacrificing a lot to be in a relationship, is what I'm getting, or to deal with somebody. Let's see. All right. The person you may be thinking of or dealing with may come through in these new messages. Let's see. What's going on? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? This is a distraction. So there is something that is a distraction in your life. Some of you, there's somebody that may make you want to be different or change something in your life, but it may be a distraction in some way. I just want to be friends with benefits. There's some damage that's done between you and someone. I do feel like you may be questioning whether or not this person loves you, or they're questioning this in regards to you, because I feel like there's somebody that makes promises that they can't keep. Somebody is inconsistent. Almost doesn't count. I'm getting like somebody has something they want to say to you, talk to you about, and they almost say it, right? And you have I love you. So I feel like, but at the bottom of the deck, you have half here, half gone. So someone is like maybe telling you they love you and they're half in, half out. And that could be causing you to feel insecure about the connection. Yeah, somebody here wants to talk. They want to talk, but I feel like, I don't know, you may not like really what they have to say. And there's somebody, it says, I'm learning to miss you less. Someone may be getting over this. I don't know. Someone here is going to regret their decision, or may regret their decision. I don't know what decision that is yet. I feel suffocated. I'm getting like somebody wants to tell you that this relationship that you may be dealing with, they feel is too much. Okay. And then, wow, you have the only 3 cards in the deck that really talk about love. Do you love me? I love you. You don't love me. So I feel like someone kind of uses their feelings or emotions as manipulation. And you may even feel like you said some things, so you have to maintain your word in some way. We're going to see, because we're going to clarify. Clarify these messages for Scorpio from first to last. What does Scorpio need to know about this situation? What is this as a distraction about when it comes to Scorpio? The 8 of Wands. and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of you are, you've either moved, or you may be focusing all your energy on one person or a situation that could be at a distance in some way, at the cost of something else. And I feel like it's a distraction in some way. You're trying to manifest something, but it causes you to have to sacrifice something else, to have to walk away from something else or someone else. I just want to be friends with benefits. Why is this here for Scorpio? The Six of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Swords. Some of you, I'm getting like something may have happened very quickly. And I feel like there's regret there. I feel like someone here may have gotten into a relationship very quickly at the expense of everything else. Developed feelings very quickly, and someone does not feel like they have the same feelings that they did before. You know, like there could be a lot of arguing or bickering in the connection. Why is "do you love me" here? Three of Pentacles. Somebody really does want this to come together, this to work out. They don't want anybody else. I feel like this is you. Doesn't want anybody else. They want the reassurance that this person wants everything to work out. What is almost doesn't count? What is that about? The Lovers. Definitely it looks like somebody here, you feel very drawn to them, but at the same time it feels like there's distance between the two of you. Why is "I love you" here? Yeah, I feel like you are putting in the work into this relationship. You know, you're appreciating this person. This may be the only person you're like very focused on, or this is somebody that feels this way in regards to you. Somebody waiting for the rewards and the effort. Okay. And you have "I want to talk to you" with the Strength card and the King of Wands in reverse. And then I parted the deck and you have the Nine of Pentacles. I really feel like some of you, there is somebody that wants to tell you that they want to be single or want to like slow this relationship down. I feel like they may have been a player in the past. Give me one more for this. What does this person want to say? Three of Cups in reverse. Like I said, I feel like this is someone, Ten of Swords, that wants to tell you that they either want to be single or have acted single in the past, but they also feel like this situation isn't growing or going the way that they want it to, but they don't want to have an overreaction to this or have you overreact to the situation. But it's like someone holding back what they truly want to say. That they feel like this is not where they want to be completely. I'm learning to miss you less. Why is this here for Scorpio? The Ten of Swords. There is somebody, Scorpio, this could be you. I don't know. This is like someone being hurt unexpectedly, possibly because the truth comes out. And I feel like if this is you, it's like you do get over it. Okay? You learn to protect yourself, but it may make you feel a little bitter, you know, or there is somebody in the situation that feels possibly betrayed or hurt, and they're learning to protect themselves from this situation. What is I feel suffocated about? This person may feel like they're your only friend, or they're the one, like you're giving them too much attention. Like they need some space. Yeah, you're giving too much to this situation. Okay. This person may also feel like you need a lot from them. Like you're too needy. Or you feel this way towards them. Why is you don't love me here? The Eight of Swords in reverse. And Justice. Someone may be coming to the realization that you don't love them. And they may be getting out of this fear of you not loving them and accepting the truth. Some of you have moved on towards new love and left somebody else in the past, and you're focused on a new commitment. And this is a person that is releasing themselves from this. Yeah, they were held up by this. I feel like there's somebody seeing this from a new perspective. All right, seeing the situation from a new perspective. That you may not love them and you may not have the same feelings or appreciation, that sort of thing, or vice versa. This is you coming to that realization. All right, let's talk about singles. Single Scorpios. Who or what is coming towards single Scorpios when it comes to love in November? The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you have somebody that is going to come in and want something very quickly with you long term. Oh, that wanted to come out clearly. Could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm definitely getting someone wants to take a risk with you, wants to put the effort in to the connection. For some of you, this may be somebody you gave up on already before, or somebody that gave up on you before, but you have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. You may not trust this person. You have the Two of Cups. But I feel like they're going to try to win you over. They're still, I feel like you had feelings for this person. You had feelings for them. I think the feelings are still there. And this may be something you do want. Some of you, it's a Leo. Like this person seems to be acting the way that you wanted them to act before. Or doing something that you wanted them to do before. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to single Scorpios? The Four of Swords. So you may have to like hold back your energy. It may be difficult for you to get into a committed relationship because you're thinking about all the what ifs. The Knight of Swords, you could be dealing with some sort of drama and you're trying to control your reaction. Control your feelings. Four of Cups. It may be very difficult for you to appreciate the effort that someone is putting in because maybe you feel like they should have put this in before. The Page of Pentacles. I'm definitely getting like it may be difficult for you to fully communicate how you feel and the changes that you want to see happen. Okay. What is the most likely outcome when it comes to love for single Scorpios in November? The Moon. So a lot of you may be hiding your feelings. I feel like there's something you're not being honest about. Maybe you haven't fully healed from a lie in the past. So there's something about holding back, kind of feeling very guarded. Feeling like there's not this happily ever after, but it also feels like there's somebody here that wants to rebuild something with you. But I feel like you may see this person as like a player or somebody that is inconsistent. Can you tell me about this Two of Cups energy though? The Star. Yeah, I feel like you love this person, they love you, or there's definitely a strong chemistry or connection here, but you may feel like they're a liar or feel like there's no hope to bring it back around. Some of you want a family with this person. You want things to grow with this person, but you may feel like you can't have that with them. Okay, I think you're very attracted to this individual. But I'm definitely getting like there is something that kind of holds you back. Okay, let's talk about those of you who are in a relationship or a commitment. Can you show me the person that Scorpio is in a relationship with or commitment with in the month of November? The Chariot in reverse. This could be somebody that feels stuck, feels like they can't, like their growth is stunted, or like they can't achieve success here. This may be somebody that you know is untrustworthy, or they don't feel like they can trust you. There could be conversations about the future, but I feel like this is someone, they don't want to be alone, but they also may not be telling you everything or giving you the attention that you deserve. What is this person's real intentions when it comes to Scorpio? The Hermit. So their real intentions seem to be to back away from this. I feel like this is somebody that plans to let go of like the burden of a connection or not wanting to take on a lot of responsibility. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Pisces, or a Cancer. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but this person is hiding something and they may come forward to tell you about it. But I feel like they're going to try to like fix some sort of hurt, you know, their intention would be to try to like come forward to fix something that they damaged, you know. I feel like you are going to learn the truth that there is something this person has been hiding from you. What is the biggest challenge in this relationship for Scorpio? The Queen of Cups. Some of you are dealing with another water sign. Some of you, this is you and you're the biggest challenge. It's like something here, you're emotionally connected to something and trying to keep it from falling apart, trying to keep it from changing. Wow, and the Tower wanted to come out. So someone is confused about the relationship. I feel like they don't know what they want. They have options. I do feel like it's a challenge for this relationship to grow because there may be something that keeps you in somewhat of a distance when it comes to this person, like an emotional distance. I feel like this person doesn't tell you everything or isn't saying something to you, isn't being fully honest with you about their plans for the future or something they plan to do. Okay? And so it may be difficult for you two to grow together. What is the most likely outcome in the month of November for Scorpio and their person? the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you may be making plans for a long-term future with this person. I do feel like you guys are giving to this situation. You're investing in this relationship. Things may be really happy for you, but there could also be some confusion. There could be some confusion that comes to light. Again, there's something this person is blocking you from, does not want to tell you, does not want to communicate to you, because they feel like it would cause you to change your perspective on something. Tell me more. Look at that. All the pages are in reverse when it comes to this relationship. So it's like this person they've made some kind of choice to do something or act on something new, and they're not coming forward to tell you what this is or communicate this to you. But it is something that they want, okay? And I feel like they will eventually come and be honest with you, or the truth will reveal itself. But it may come in a way where, like, it requires them to make sacrifices or cut something out. And I don't know why they're not telling you about this. Or being honest or clear about it. Let's take a look at finances. Career and finances for Scorpio in November. What do they need to know? Eight of Diamonds. So yeah, money is coming in. There could be a check or an opportunity coming in. Some of you may have a lover buy you something or give you some money or help you in some way. Some of you are going to find some sort of peace in your finances through your own sheer will. You may have fear of money or financial circumstances. Some of you are going to be like working 2 different jobs or picking up side hustles, that sort of thing. I do feel like you guys are making sacrifices in your career or sacrifices in your love life. And you may feel like you have the answers, you're hardworking, you're this, you're that, and not getting the credit that's due or the resources that are due. This could cause some type of jealousy from a lover or a friend or a family member or someone that you work with. And some of you, be careful of having to deal with some type of sickness or illness or something related to your career or your money, okay? All right, let's see what advice messages Spirit has for you, Scorpio, or what messages Spirit has for you. Acknowledge what is not working for you anymore. So some of you need to be honest about what is and is not working for you anymore. And it says the process is what is shaping you, okay? What else? Express yourself. There is something here you need to say. And it says, take accountability for the role that you play in your own suffering. So there's something here you need to be honest with yourself and get clear on. You are attracting calmer energy now. And there is a need to compromise. So some of you may be doing some compromising, but there's some calmer energy coming in for you, Scorpio. And it says, stop chasing validation. So stop worrying about being validated from others. And it says your next move may be risky, but it's necessary. Okay. All right, let's talk about the zodiac signs you may be dealing with from Aries through Pisces in the month of November. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, 9 of Swords in the World. This may be an Aries. I feel like somebody else got this. This may be an Aries that is giving up on this. There's some sort of ending or distance there. They have a wall up. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like this is a Taurus that has you on their mind. but they may be held back in some way, focused on other things. They could come towards you and tell you that how they feel, or communicate some sort of an apology. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this is a player. Some of you, this could be somebody you're letting go because they're a player. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I feel like there's some distance between you and the Cancer that may be weighing them down or holding the situation back. If you're dealing with a Leo, you don't trust them, but I feel like this may be a Leo that wants to move forward with you, that's trying to maybe rebuild some trust with you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they may be withdrawn from the situation. I feel like this is a Virgo that nothing seems to be growing, and there could even be a lack of action or a lack of sex between you and a Virgo. If you're dealing with a Libra, they may tell you that they want to have something long-term with you, to build something with you. If you're dealing with another Scorpio, they're changing their perspective. This could be a Scorpio that is in and out, or easily gives up. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there is silence between you and a Sagittarius. This may be a Sagittarius that wants something to happen very quickly, or there's a lack of healing here, and so there's silence between the two of you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like the Capricorn wants to work on this. Some of you, this is a Capricorn that's just focused on their work, possibly because of an ending here. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're coming towards you very slowly. They may want a new beginning or want this to grow, want to build on this. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they're in and out. They're very inconsistent. I do feel like there is a new beginning with the Pisces, but with that Ten of Swords showing up, someone here has betrayed the other person and is very inconsistent. Doesn't really know what direction they want to go in with some sort of new beginning. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.